Hello. In this video series, today we are going to discuss about 5 important factors that can help you generate hundreds and thousands of leads for your insurance business from Google. And mind you, these leads at a profitable rate for your business. Insurance is a very competitive industry. How competitive? Let me give you a few facts. Geico, one of the largest insurance companies, spends more than $1 billion on ads to generate leads and clients for it online. Overall, insurance industry spends more than $4 to $5 billion annually. Per click cost for insurance keywords on Google can go up to $40 or $50 per click. Remember, it's a click, not a lead and not a client. So it's a really competitive industry, and you have to get your campaigns right from day one to make them profitable. So what are the 5 important factors? The first one, the landing page with a clear value proposition and call to action form. What is a landing page? Landing page is the page where people are going to land when they click your ad on Google or on any platform. But here we're going to discuss more about the Google campaign for insurance. So we're talking about the landing page for a Google ad campaign. So what should be there on your landing page? A clear value proposition. So now in insurance industry, if you're a broker, you might be thinking, hey, insurance is insurance. Whether someone buys from me or someone buys from someone else, what difference does it make to the client? But remember, we are not talking about what's the different value proposition you have. All we are saying is your value proposition. It could be you can get them the rate at a very quick speed. You might have better rates for certain type of homes. You might be very customer focused or customer centric business, or you must be in a business for, let's say, 20 years or 30 years, and that in itself is a great value proposition for business. So have them mentioned on your landing page, and right next to your value propositions, have a clear form as a call to action. This is the form where people can fill their information to get a quote from you. So great landing page is half of the work. Second point, efficient budget allocation. A lot of times we get clients from insurance industry who come and say to us, hey, I have this much of budget, which is usually a few $1,000s if they are starting new in the world of digital marketing for their insurance. And mind you, in insurance, a few $1,000s is not that high of a budget. If you have a little bit of budget, don't spread yourself too thin. Don't think that from day one itself we are going to run ads for home insurance and then for tenant and then condo and then content insurance, and maybe you want to do commercial too and life too. So then you're spreading yourself too thin. Allocate your budget to some of the best performing keywords, and an experienced digital marketer will know what are the best performing keywords for your industry. And in insurance industry, the best performing keyword can give you a conversion rate of 30 to 40%, sometimes even 50%. Some of our clients, every second click, they're getting a lead. So even if the cost per click is high, still by having a better conversion rate, you can still make the campaigns profitable. But how can you get it? With a better budget allocation. Third, don't be afraid of the elephants. Now, what do I mean by that? In insurance, you are going to see a lot of big companies competing against you. Allstate, Geico, across the border in Canada, you have TD, RBC. So these companies have millions and millions of dollars of ad budgets. You might be thinking, how am I going to compete with large companies? Let me tell you, that's where the opportunity is, because these big companies are like elephants. They are big, but they're slow to move. If they have to make changes to their campaign, it's going to take a lot of time and effort for their ads managers to make changes. Whereas your digital marketing ads guy can make the changes on the fly. He can make the changes in hours and certain times in minutes. So you can move at a much faster pace, and that is where the opportunity is. So wherever you see an elephant, go heads on and compete with them. Fourth, response time to the lead. So once you get a lead, what next? We have seen brokers or some insurance companies who sit on the lead for hours and in certain cases for days. In digital marketing world, that's almost criminal to sit on your lead for days and not to respond to them. Be quick to respond to your lead. How quick? I would say seconds. If you can respond to your lead in 30 seconds or less, you have a very high likelihood of engaging with them, and if you can give a good quote and closing that client. You may have the quote, you may not have the quote, that's okay. As soon as you get in touch with them and let them know that you will get back to them in a reasonable time frame, they will wait for you. So respond to your lead as soon as possible. Fifth, math. Do your math. Calculate what's the cost per acquisition, per customer, and what's the lifetime customer value. So how much value you can generate out of that customer. For example, if you're getting a lead at $30 or $40 or $60, and every 2 or 3 or 4 leads is converting to a client, so your customer acquisition cost is around $150 to $160. Now, if let's say you're doing a home insurance, the average commission on a home insurance hovers around 15 to 20%. Sometimes you can make even up to 25%, but for our comparison scenario, let's stick to 15 to 20%. So on year 1, you might make $150 or $200 or even less on each client. Now you might think, okay, I'm just breaking even or may not be even breaking even. So how does this campaign is profitable? Remember, insurance is a recurring business. So once you get a client, clients sometimes stay with you for years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. We have seen brokers who retain their clients for more than 10 years, and even some clients stay with you even up to 20 years. So let's take a scenario where client stays with you at an average of 5 to 6 years. Now that's a recurring business. Plus, once you get the home, you can do the auto insurance for the same client. If they have a business, you can do the commercial insurance, and not to forget the referrals you can get from this client. So there's a lot of value from one client that you can extract. So you got a lead at $50, you got a client at $150, and this client is worth around $1,000 to you. So you're making 6 to 7 times on top of what you are paying to get this client. So that's a profitable campaign. And if that's the scenario, scale your campaign. If your initial budget was $10,000, increase it to $100,000 and make $600,000 or $700,000 on spend of $100,000, or scale even more, of course, depending upon your budget. So let me recap the 5 points which collectively can help you create a very efficient lead generation campaign for insurance from Google. So 1, landing page with clear value proposition and call to action form. 2, efficient budget allocation on the keywords. Select niche keywords and later on scale to different keywords. 3, don't be afraid of elephants. Compete with them. 4, response time to your leads. Be quick to respond. 5th, do the math. Ensure your math is profitable. If that's the case, scale the campaign. So that's it for now. I hope you liked the video. You got some informative content in this video. If that's the case, click like, subscribe to our channel. If you have questions, put down in the comments. See you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.